All right, guys. So by now you probably have gone through a lot of the information that I've shared in the beginner's course, from the understanding the risk, getting started with trading futures and tech values and risk implications, how to read a chart and so forth. The most important thing now is as you get ready is to okay, so what do I do now? So that well, I'm going to take the time now to explain how to set up your chart. I'm going to pretend that you're very new to trading and you have never heard of this trading platform. It's called TradingView, and from here, I'm just going to simulate basically the steps that you need to follow to get your chart set up and how to add indicators, uh, in which I'm going to share a couple of indicators with you to make it a lot easier for you to start planning your day and planning your trades. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to go to tradingview.com, and I'm not associated with TradingView. I don't have any way to get referral fees or things like that. So I mean, you use this if you want to, but it's one of the platforms that I use, specifically the the one that I use for all my analysis. So um, one thing we're gonna do is once you get here, uh, you know, you're gonna go to a chart, and you basically don't have an account with TradingView. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started and see how we can go ahead and set up um, our charts in TradingView. Okay, so you don't have an account. If you do have a free account, you can definitely sign up for free. You will be entitled to three indicators. Indicators will go here. Right now, it's only one, which is the volume that you see here, and there will be, basically this is where the symbol goes. So right now we have Apple here. Normally we trade futures, so I'm gonna pull up the symbol for the ES, which is the E mini S&P 500 futures, um, and I just pull this up. So if you have a free account, you're gonna see ads here that are gonna pop up, and once you get your account, a pay account, then you won't have to deal with ads, and you'll be able to use more than three indicators. The other thing you have to do once you're here, the time frame is here. So I'm gonna switch this over to, let's just say, 30 minutes, and we got 30 minutes here. Uh, this is basically the type of candles that we have in this platform. Normally, we will be using candles, either candles or hollow candles. So for now, we don't really need to diving into anything else. Um, this is where indicators go, and as you can see, you start looking for certain indicators, and you'll be able to see how they show up in here. Um, there's plenty of indicators here that you can basically um, refer to and have access to. So pretty cool stuff. But I do want to mention one thing, and I'll show you this. When you become a member, I will be adding indicators that are only accessible if you are part of my group. So I will have to manually add your login for access to the indicators. So in here there will be another column, and it will say invite only scripts. So you will just click on that tab that says invite only scripts, and the indicators will populate the moment I add you to it. You will see them here, and then all you have to do is add the indicators just like you normally would. So once you get this portion here, let you know basically you have a new chart. I'm gonna go line by line here. Um, Indicator templates, the predetermined templates. If you have an indicator template that you use, you can just load them up. But like I said, you can only have three indicators here. So when you try to add indicators, it's going to ask you to create an account. If I add one, let's just say 24-hour volume, it's going to ask me for, to create an account, join for free, and things like that. So you can create alerts, um, and here you can see the chart. Well, obviously you have to have an account, you have to register, taking screenshots and things like that. So it's not a tutorial how to use TradingView. So I just want to make sure that once you get started, there's plenty of information out there how to set up the charts the way that you like. But I'm gonna show you the way that I prefer that you set it. So just to recap real quick, this is basically creating a new chart. Uh, we just did that. Selecting the market. This is basically what we look for in here. Like I said, if you want to look for Apple, Apple's there, whatever the case may be. Time frame, very important. We'll be talking about that a lot. You can change the appearance in here. This little gear here. It'll show you everything that you need to know about, changing the colors and things like that. They definitely want you to to join here because that's how they make their money, uh, and it's totally fine, you know. Um, but that's basically what you will see if you have a free account. Now, if you have a pay account, in my case, it will the moment you sign up, it's going to look like this. So I'm creating a new chart. It's the same thing that I just showed you before. The only difference is that now I'll be able to do all the different functionalities that I was talking to you about. So let's say in this case, I'm gonna look for, um, let's just say for, let me just look for Apple, for example. Uh, AAPL. So we have Apple here. This is the same chart that I just showed you. It's just that it happens that now I can add all the different functionalities to it. So once again, the market time frames, you can see how I have access to different time frames here now. If you don't see the one you like, you can just click the arrow here and it will be there. What we show here is the favorites. So you can have your favorites showing right here. So I have 10 minutes in here. If I take it off, you won't see it anymore. Uh, then we have different candles. Those will not change. Indicators. This is what I was referring to. Where you see the invite only scripts. I have quite a few in here. So the moment that I publish the indicators and I give you access, you will see the indicators over here. So this is pretty cool. Alerts. You can set up the alerts and you can send them to either your email and things like that. I have them set up to be sent to my Discord. You can replay, do market replay. This is a beautiful thing because uh, it's basically replaying the market. Uh, you say, for example, speed. Let's just go 3x, and you can see how the market is replaying. Uh, and as you get started with this is gonna be really important because it's a very good opportunity for you to simulate trades. Like let's say for example, I buy here. You see how I bought. Um, I sell, meaning I close my position, and it marks that in your chart. So this is a way for you to what we call back test your strategy and be able to understand whether you're understanding how to read the market or whether you're pressing the right buttons at the right time. So this is very important. This is so funny because I actually bought Apple at 130. I didn't hold. I think I sold somewhere around here, but so funny. All right, so this is TradingView for you. This is really really cool. If I want to save this chart, I would just change the name here, uh, rename, and just put a name here. I'm gonna put 111 for this particular scenario. Sorry, I'm taking a little longer than what I should, but if you want to change the background, you change it to whatever you want. Solid orange. Obviously, I would never use that, but change it to whatever you want. And if you want to take a screenshot, that's going to be very important because if I ask you, hey, send me a screenshot, all you have to do is just go here, little camera. You can either copy the link, download the image, or copy the image and just send it to me on the Discord. And that's pretty much all you're going to do for TradingView. Now, let's talk about the most important thing here is, using drawing tools. You can, add text here. There's plenty of tutorials out there, and for you to understand what to do in TradingView. But the most important thing is what I'm gonna be teaching you is how to add certain indicators and certain things. So and I'm gonna provide this chart setups to you, so you don't really have to worry about you know how to set them up. So I do have an indicator, so I'm gonna. This is all about adding the plotter. So let's say JD trade plan plotter. Okay, so I'm gonna add this one here, and this indicator is gonna show up over here. And in here, every time I publish a plan in my Discord server, you will have some information. Most notably, the ones that says daily targets. So all you have to do is come here and plug, plug the targets in. And let's just say, you know, normally I would post what you need to change, but the weekly levels, they get posted with the weekly plan. So you load that information once a week. Then you know what, we can probably simulate what we did for the weekly plan. So last week we'll do this very quickly here. So I didn't give any we did the weekly pivot last week, which was 48.60. So we're gonna put that in here. If I don't give you a value, just put a 1. Okay, then you're gonna go here, weekly target number 1, 48.82. Number 2, 4900. And weekly target number 3, 49.27. On the downside, we got targets 47.40. Actually, it was 48.40. 48.40. 47.92. And we have 47.46. If I don't give you, like I said, I did provide daily plan levels, 49.27. So daily plan levels will change every day. 49.41 weekly plan. They stay constant through the whole week. They're pretty much fixed. Daily plans are variable. 49.57. Then we go here, 48.08. And then we're going to see how the daily plan performed. 49.95. And, you know what? I'm so sorry. I was typing in the wrong place. 49.19. 49.18 was the pivot. So this is stuff that is a little more advanced. So I will provide this information at a later time. So let's go back to other targets, daily targets. 49.27. 49.41, 49.57, and we got 48.08, 40, 4808, 4795, and 47. No, this is I'm sorry. It's 4908, 4895, and 4881. Now I got it. Finally got it correct. So we're gonna change the symbol here. I look for ES in futures. I'm gonna pick this one here. And I happen to have a lot of drawings, so I'm gonna hide all the drawings because the cool thing about the TradingView is that it will show you uh, drawings from multiple charts. If you have an instrument that you are constantly doing drawings, like they will show every time you create a new chart. So this is the chart with the daily levels that are plotted here. You can see the weekly pivot, target 1, target 2, and you can see with a couple of levels here overlapping. So the one thing that you can do, for example, we have a 49.27 level. So you double click on that, then you go to style. So number one, 49.27 was daily. Number 3, so on the weekly plan. So weekly plan, number 3. So what I'll do is I'll go here and I can change that to label down, and now you have the same level with two different writings on. One is above and one is below, and that's how you fix it. You can also change the color if you don't like green. This is daily TP3, so I can go to daily TP3, and here I can just change it to, let's just say, blue, and it's right there. Very important, when you use this indicator, make sure that you are following every one of these lines is set up with price line, because if you don't have the price line extended, it won't show through. It will just cut off. Like for example, weekly target, which I just changed it, like weekly target number 3 and daily above. So I can go, if I go here and I do this, you see how the line just basically ends. But if you want to continue through, you can see how I added the price line there. So this is basically the plan. You just use this indicator to write your numbers in there, which I provide, and then just let it go from there. Just to show you a little bit of what happened on Friday. The market opened right here 9:30, and this just happened to be our pivot, right? So we have 49.18. So 49.18, 8:30 right here, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So that was basically a good opportunity to buy, and it didn't necessarily get to target number 2, which was 40. So, but we're not discussing right now execution and plans and stuff like that. It's strategy. We just talk about how to add the indicator and how to plot the levels, which is extremely important. All right, so that's basically how you do it, and very self-explanatory. Like I say, I will post those levels for you. All you have to do is transfer them over into the indicator, and then you have all these lines here ready for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the room. Thank you. Bye-bye.